Meanwhile, Cape Premier Oscar Mbuyane has called on the police service to prioritize the investigation into NAMHLA'S murder. And of course, as you heard there, the 35-year-old shot 9 times in her driveway in her home. It's of course believed at this stage that the murder was as a result of an abusive relationship. Of course, investigations continue. And as you would have seen, screen grabs also doing the rounds on social media that are believed to be between NAMHLA and her then partner are also on social media and have garnered quite a lot of talk, around social media as well. And now the EFF in Mthatha is also going to be marching to the Central Police Station to demand answers. Yazini Tetyana is the EFF's chairperson in the Eastern Cape and joins us now to talk to us more about this particular march. Yazini, thank you so much for your time this evening. Let's talk about this march tomorrow. What impact are you hoping it's going to have?
Thank you very much. We are hoping for that our message against gender-based violence is going to reach the people of the Eastern Cape, the people of Lusikisiki, and the people of Stuttering, the people of Dujwa, and any other area that is facing this scourge of gender-based violence. So we are doing the march on Wednesday, on the 25th, as a way of showing support and also to go and demand answers from a police station in relation to what has happened. Because if you see the panic on social media, the panic of the sister, you can really tell that the fact that she released whatever she released, what was on the phone, it's because South African police has then been unable to provide answers to her and the family. And they, in their desperation, and then they move to release some of the things that we were not even supposed to be seeing in that space. So the South African police has failed us and has failed a lot of people in this country. Something needs to be done. When we spoke to the police commissioner, she indicated to us that there is an investigation. We said to her that we want the case to be moved out of Mthatha and it must be dealt with by the provincial people or whoever comes with the necessary expertise, because amongst other things, capacity in that police station is a problem. And there's also questionable characters which were doing the investigation that were worried that it might not serve, justice will not be served.
So Yazini, I suppose then listening to what you're saying, you're backing the calls then by some that this needs to be handled even by the police minister himself, because they are saying that, raising concerns like you're raising now of capacity. Do you think it needs to land on the minister's doorstep?
It does. It does. The EFF, upon picking up what has been happening, we have ourselves contacted the minister. The minister is aware of the situation that is happening. When we called him, he was not aware, but he is now aware, so he should have been able to give us a different picture of what is happening. It's been a month. We went to meet with the family. The family says it's been a month. They've been going to that police station on a daily basis to ask, is there any person who is being questioned? Not even a single person has been questioned related to this matter.
So I'll get to the family. I'll get to the family, but just a second. I'll get to the family in just a moment, Yazini. I want to ask you on something then, because the provincial commissioner says that, this matter is being handled by capable detectives and there shouldn't be panic. I don't suppose, listening to you, you trust that?
No. Why should they wait? Because this is a matter that has been there. The only intervention she came with is after calls, it's after social media buzz, it's after calls that were made as the EFF and other people who are involved to say, we need someone else to do the investigation. Why has she been quiet? Why has not been a team sent to go and look at this thing? GBV is a national crisis. Everywhere it happens, South African police services, including the commissioner, should have been setting up a process that will immediately and speedily deal with those matters. We have to wait now for EFF to come into the fourth to raise this issue for a response to come from the provincial police. It can't be. What about someone who's in Lusikisiki who we have not met, who has not sent the cry to us to say we are facing this problem? What about that person?
Yazini, talk to us about the family. You say that they go to the police station every day, they're looking for answers. This cannot be easy for them. I mean, looking at those pictures that you even say, are pictures that should not even have been doing the rounds and have been so horrific, and you can even see the pain that, she's said to have endured by her sister. Talk to us about how the family is digesting all of this.
You just put yourself in their shoes. Your child gets killed in your doorstep, shot 9 times by an individual that you can see. You can imagine what that family is going through. When we sat with them, they expressed, you could see from the faces, you could see from the uncle, you could see from the other parents that were there, that these people are devastated. But what is worse is the fact that there's no one who has been asked questions in relation to this matter. There's no one who has been arrested, nothing, no information. They say to us, when we went to the police station, the only response we get as the family is the response that says, we are dealing with it. So when you ask, what do you mean when you are dealing with it? No, we are doing the investigation. That's all they get. So they cried up until they had to post the things that they posted out of desperation.
Do they also fear for their lives now, because this was such a violent death and it happened in their driveway? They don't know who's behind it. Do they fear for their lives that it could be another one of them?
Well, we can't speculate around that. Because the incident happened in their doorsteps, yes, they fear for their lives. They don't know. Only if the police had said to them that, no, we have a lead, and the lead is so and so, without even mentioning the name, but we have a lead and we are on him. We're going to arrest that person maybe in a few days. They could be in comfort. When we went to the family, you could see, like I'm saying, the family, the uncles were there. They are in pain. But so they even get shocked when someone comes in with a car. They think that there's something bad that is going to happen. They don't know what is coming. They are very scared, yes, traumatized.
A very distressing situation there, as you say, describing the family and how, they really are still battling to come to terms with this, because social media was even shocked and outraged yesterday when we saw quite a lot of, what was posted by the sister. But let's leave it there for now. Thank you so much for your time. That is Yazini Tetyana from the EFF in the Eastern Cape. He's the chairperson there.